No, they say that all men are created equal. But you look at me and you look at Chuckman 315, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally, if you go one on one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic furry, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beat me. And then you add Aristotle to the mix. Your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning. Because Aristotle knows he can't beat me. And he's not even gonna try. So Chuckman 315, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my same 5% chance of winning. If we was to go one on one, and then at 66 2/3 percent, I got 141 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. So Chuck, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disasters for you at sacrifice. Hello, everybody. Let me get situated real quick. Oh, Deus. Hi. And I see Soda Pagoda. Ah, yes. Oh my gosh. So, as I poorly clued in yesterday, I said I was going to do something with Saturday night in the title. I was never good at math anyway. I'll admit it. But math is power, in a way. I mean, you know the numbers? The numbers. But anywho, hello there, Chuckman, and Aristotle, and me, Gog Zero. And oh, I see somebody. Crystal Critics. Hey, welcome to my stream. It was nice talking with you the other day. Over at Goldine server. Sorry about that. I was really thirsty. Um, who else we got here? Deus. I'm glad you're here, actually. Really glad you're here. And Soda. Time to beat some jobbers. Mean Gene. All right. Um, so whatchamacallit? Today, I'm gonna be playing a game called Saturday Night Slam Masters, which is also known as in Japan Muscle Bomber, the body explosion. So, what is the GOG Zero entrance music? Hmm, maybe this one? I stole it though. Hey, he's not using it. Anyway, holy crap. Hello there, Dursty. How you doing? Yes. The Million Penny Man. Anywho, so yes. So I'm gonna be playing Saturday Night Slam Masters, which is also known as Muscle Bomber, the body explosion. This came out back in 1993. Wow, that was so long ago. And it got ported to the SNES and Genesis back in 94 as well. So like a year later. Let me switch over to my whatchamacallit. What's it called again? Oh yeah, overlay. Oh, that's cool. So the game was updated and retitled Muscle Bomber Duo Ultimate Team Battle. And it was followed by a sequel, Ring of Destruction, Slam Masters 2. Uh, I won't talk about too much about that. Now, the game features character designs by Tetsuo Hara, known for his work on the famous Fist of the North Star manga series. And this game actually has a story. Yes. Professional wrestling experienced a sudden increase in popularity during the early 1980s, where many professional wrestling organizations were started all over the world. A severe rivalry existed among the organizations. In order to resolve this conflict, 8 organizations combined to form the Capcom Professional Wrestling Association, CPWA for short, led by Victor Ortega, the CPWA's first champion. He shows up in the intro. One day, Ortega suddenly vanished. He was considered to be the axis of the sport, and his unexpected disappearance caused the CPWA to enter an age of confusion and disorder. The Blood Professional Wrestling Association, BPWA for short, a dark underground wrestling organization, chose to take advantage of this opportunity and began moving, with Fighters of Muscle Bomber equals Destiny as the theme. The CPWA chief executives decided to hold a world tour called the Crash Carnival to decide the new king of the CPWA. The gong that determines the new master of Muscle Bomber is sounded. Cool. So let's I want to talk about the deep lore, the semi-deep lore on everybody except for Mike Hager because we all know who he is. Well, I'll tell a little bit about it. That just sounds like Lucha Underground? Well, Deus, maybe Lucha Underground took the plot from this game. Anyway, so we have Alexander the Greater. In Japan, he's known as Sheep the Royale. He comes from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Um, Alexander the Greater is a CWA wrestler in Australia. He was a member of the national rugby team. When he came to America, he participated in the American version of the sport, American football. gaining some fame before his violent behavior got him kicked out. Afterwards, he took up wrestling. His nickname is intended to fool opponents into thinking that he isn't capable of killing them. His unique attack skill is the Spike DDT. And his name is a wordplay. Yes, yes, Soda. His name is a wordplay on Alexander the Great, and he is modeled after the late professional wrestler Big Van Vader. And his Japanese name, Sheep the Royal, may be a nod to the sheep herders, which was the original gimmick of Butch Miller and Luke Williams, known to most American wrestling fans as the Bushwhackers, who are from New Zealand. Rest in peace, Butch. We lost Butch a couple of years ago, but Luke is still around. And then we got Biff Slamkovic. He is from Moscow, Russia. And he's the son of a Russian senior bureaucrat. Biff has received special education in wrestling since he was a child. He practices an assortment of martial arts, sambo, karate, etc., and has won many championships. Disliking showsmanship, Biff prefers executing his attacks with concentrated power and playing out every move in his head. At one time, he was a student at Mike Hager's gym, along with his friend, rival, and fellow wrestler, Gunlock. It upsets him greatly that some individuals consider wrestling to be fake. Oh, and Biff's quote, when losing, alludes to the possibility that he was once a training partner and or friends with Zangief. Comrade Zangief was right. You all play cheap. Oh, I did. I have to look at the background of Street Fighter Alpha 2 next time. Apparently, Biff, along with Victor Ortega, were in the background somewhere. You put greater versus greater. Ugh. Like cheese grater? Yeah. So anyway, El Stingray, somebody I cannot stand. I can't stand this guy for some reason. There's just something about him. Acapulco, Mexico. El Stingray, who's known as El Stinger, he was trained by Meteorito Jr. El Stingray is a high flying and charismatic CWA masked luchador whose speed is unparalleled. He's proud of his mid-air assault techniques and feels the most alive while performing aerial attacks before an audience. El Stingray is involved in an almost constant rivalry with the Great Oni, who uses a similar flashy wrestling style. By the way, I'll be using the Great Oni. I'll be playing as him. El Stingray's technical background and mask are believed to be inspired by the late Mexican luchador Blue Demon. His moveset is very similar to that of volador, which means flying in Spanish, a Mexican luchador famous for his impressive aerial attacks. And El Stingray's ring name is likely in homage to the retired and popular WCW, TNA, WWE, and AEW wrestling star Sting. So that said, El Stingray's design seems to take the most inspiration from the late Mexican luchador Lizmark, as their physical characteristics closely match, as well as the design and colors of El Stingray's tights. Oh, I remember Lizmark Jr. from WCW back in the day. Ah, that's cool. Oh, wait. What was Biff's Japanese name? Oh, they called him Alexei Zalazov. And then we have the Great Oni, the character that I will be using. So, the Great Oni, who is known as Mysterious Budo, um, he is from Kamakura, Japan, and he's known as the Demon of Sobriety. He's a Japanese wrestler whose theatrical appearances said to be that of a kabuki leader excites the audience. He has been called the pale-faced devil because of the white face paint he began wearing at the request of a local promoter during the period he spent training overseas. His appearance influences his words, sounding like the drama tunes of that period. Oni is frequently at odds with fellow CWA member El Stingray, whose flashing wrestling style is similar to his own. Oni's swift movements enable him to toy with his opponents. He's also a good friend to fellow CWA wrestler King Rastaman, in which the two of them work together as a tag team known as the Exotic Warriors. Oh, and I thought this was cool trivia here about Great Oni. He's loosely based on and inspired by three real life and famous Japanese wrestlers: the Great Muta, also known as Keiji Muta, Akira Nogami, and the Great Kabuki. And let's see, we're almost done, everybody. Gunlock, this guy. So Gunlock, he's known as Lucky Colt over in Japan. So nicknamed the Florida Wild Horse, Gunlock grew as a street fighter in the slums. He trained under Mike Hager, along with his friend, rival, and fellow wrestler Biff Slamkovic, and they became famous CWA wrestlers together. Gunlock had once tried to put the moves on Hager's daughter Jessica, but after she had ignored him, Cody had gotten into a serious fight against him because of that. He later did the same thing again, to which Hager himself was not personally amused by any of this, and that the entire situation had soon led to both Hager and Gunlock getting involved against each other in a serious fight of their own. That's crazy. And Gunlock's Slam Master's bio states that he is rumored to be related to a famous street fighter, which is largely hinted to be Guile due to their utter similar techniques in their appearances. But it wasn't like ever officially confirmed. Let's see. The Hyper Cannons. Biff and Gunlock's tag team was mentioned in Hugo's ending in Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, if neither Ryu, Necro, or Gillis fought as the final boss. That's pretty cool. All right. And unlike the other characters from Slam Masters, it's unknown on whether what wrestler he's actually based on and inspired by. Though he does share some similarities to the real life retired WWE WCW wrestler Lex Luger, most notably in terms of his ring attire. Being from Florida and hinted to be related to the All American Guile also draws upon Hulk Hogan. All right. And let me see. Ah, yes. Jumbo Flapjack. His Japanese name is known as Kimala the Bouncer. The Bouncer. A lover of liquor, Jumbo formerly worked as a bouncer at a bar, but was fired after beating a customer too severely. Afterwards, he took a job as a wrestler's bodyguard. However, a fight broke out between Jumbo and the wrestler, for reasons unknown, which resulted in Jumbo knocking out his employer. He gladly replaced the wrestler subsequently and made his BWA debut. Jumbo is a dangerous wrestler who enjoys bullying the weak and feels the highest ecstasy when he sees blood dripping from his opponent's wounds. He shows absolute obedience to the Scorpion. His Japanese name is Astro. I think that's a cooler name. And serves as both his loyal right hand man and tag team partner, in which the two of them are collectively known as the Silent Assassins Tag Team. His appearance is inspired by the late real life wrestler John Earthquake Tenta. And he also has a similar mohawk to Zangief. And the jagged face paint patterns, girth, and fire breathing also resembles the late real life wrestler Mr. Pogo, who was a hardcore heel wrestler from the early 90s. And his Japanese name is a reference to the late real life wrestler Kamala, the Ugandan giant, an 80s WWF veteran portraying an overweight and face painted savage gimmick. Kamala was enjoying a successful run in All Japan Pro Wrestling at the time that Slam Masters was being developed. Hmm. All right. We're almost done with the list, everybody. King Rostamon. So, this dude is from Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic, and he resides in Venice Beach, California, in America only. He has quite the Japanese name, Missing IQ Gomez. Missing IQ Gomez. Wow. So, King Rostamon lived peacefully in the mountains of the Dominican Republic until he was discovered and his athletic ability was evaluated. He then trained under martial arts master Matthew Ainsworth. Soon afterwards, he debuted as a wrestler. Rasta is usually tranquil, but when he enters the ring, his instincts take over and he goes wild. Since he knows very little human language, he studies it by watching cartoons. Rasta has an unusually intelligent simian companion named Freak, who arranges his matches. Yes, his manager is a monkey. I don't make this stuff up. I swear. He now lives in Venice Beach, California. Rasta's design and fighting style are both remnants of the late indie wrestler Bruiser Brody. It is believed that King Rastamon's design was one of the early character models for Street Fighter character Blanca. I believe it. Because when you look at that guy, he's basically human Blanca. King Rastamon also bears some similarities in terms of his background and personality to that of the late WWE wrestler George the Animal Steel. Unlike Rastamon, who could speak some English, Steele was only ever known to have spoken a few words during his gimmick, despite being very good on the mic. Most notably, duh, duh, da, or you, you go, with the former quote said to have been invented by accident. And Freak is a Rasta's monkey companion. The two grew up together in the jungles of Santo Domingo, and it's said that they have a brotherly bond. With an IQ exceeding 200, the simian has a much better grasp of human speech than his human cohort and other contemporaries. Freak's role appears to be that of both an assistant and a manager, seeing as how he helps organize and occasionally partakes in Rasta's matches. It has been said that Rasta is one of the few wrestlers to have beaten Victor Ortega due to Freak's interference in the match. Okay, that's pretty cool, deep lore there. The fact that Freak is a wrestling monkey may have been a reference to the late WWE wrestler turned commentator Gorilla Monsoon, who is clearly, above all, a human. But his role as a deceiving manager may also be reference to Monsoon's commentary friend and on screen rival and self proclaimed broadcast journalist, the late Bobby the Brain Heenan, who was also a manager. Most notably, Heenan was also nicknamed the Weasel due to his sneaky interfering, biased, as a commentator heel, persona, as well as having a notable on screen rivalry with Hulk Hogan, superstar Billy Graham's protege. In turn, Ortega himself was based on, inspired by both Hogan and Graham. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can see it now. I see I immediately saw the Hogan part. Deus, a literal spot monkey. And then we have the Scorpion. who's known as the Astro. He's built from parts unknown. Astro. Okay, he's not the Astro. So, the Scorpion was designed by famous manga artist Tetsuo Hara. His moveset is based on the famous and legendary Japanese wrestler Tiger Mask, while his American name and his mask is a subtle reference to the infamous Black Scorpion gimmick in WCW. Oh, that's cool. So, in two different regions, he's based on two different things. The Scorpion's mask and uniform also bears resemblance to the mask and suit of the famous and legendary Mexican luchador Tinieblas, the Spanish word for darkness, as well as that of his son, Tinieblas Jr. The wrestler Tinieblas was one of the first Mexican luchadors to ever tour Japan in 1974. The Scorpion is a powerful and skilled masked wrestler whose true identity and personal history are shrouded in darkness. He is the leader of the Dark Professional Wrestling Organization, known as the Blood Wrestling Association, BWA, and the main antagonist of the Slam Master series. He's pretty cool. He's the final boss. And then we have Titanic Tim. He's known as Titan the Great over in Japan. Titanic Tim is the largest and heaviest wrestler of the CWA, weighing over 5K at birth. By the time he graduated from elementary school, he was over 6'3". He started wrestling as a means to fully utilize his body. According to his American bio, he hates small people and is typically mistaken for a disco reject. His unique attack skill is the neck chokehold. He is also a good friend to fellow CWA wrestler El Stingray. I can't stand that guy. And that the two of them often work together as a tag team known as the Deadly Brothers. Victor Ortega is Tim's childhood idol and the one who had helped inspired and motivated Tim himself to pursue and take up a career in pro wrestling. That's cool. Birdie from Street Fighter and Tim were once best friends and rivals in pro wrestling, even at one time forming a tag team called the 500 Trillion Powers. However, Birdie had soon left the pro wrestling world in order to pursue his personal endeavors outside of it, leaving Tim to embark on a solo wrestling career of his own in the CWA. So yeah, so Birdie's like, "Hey, Mike, I'm gonna go be a street fighter. You have a good luck with the pro wrestling circuit, man." It's quite very possible that Titanic Tim is based on and inspired by past huge wrestlers such as the late Giant Baba and the late Giant Gonzalez. Tim's hometown of Wigan could also be a nod to the late British Bulldog Davy Boy Smith, the most famous British wrestler ever, who was from Wigan. That's cool. And then, so they messed up one little thing about Mike Hager's whatchamacallit, his bio over in America. So, as some of you may or may not know, Saturday Night Slam Masters is part of the Street Fighter universe. And in the timeline, it takes place directly before, no, excuse me, let me rephrase that. It takes place before Final Fight. And according to Hager's bio, so originally he's originally one of the main characters of Final Fight. The Japanese version establishes that Hager's appearance in this game takes place before being elected mayor in Final Fight. However, the English version refers to Hager as the former mayor of Metro City. And his daughter Jessica also from Final Fight, sometimes enters the ring to celebrate with him when he wins a match. Yeah, they kind of messed up with the localization in America. We all know, as some of you may know, Final Fight was first game release wise, and then Saturday Night Slam Masters came after Final Fight. But if we're going by, story, for those keeping score, Saturday Night Slam Masters takes place before Final Fight. Mike Hager was a professional wrestler, former professional wrestler and street fighter before he became mayor of Metro City in Final Fight. And that's all. All right, everybody. Thank you all very much for indulging in the deep lore on each and every one of the wrestlers that I recited. And now I'm gonna finally start the video game. Wow, that's almost a little unbecoming of me. Talking, yapping for close to an hour almost, and then finally playing the video game. All right. Let me first and foremost go here. I already set my controls. Gonna test the game and capture the game. Hmm. Okay. You wonder who does that? Why, Capcom of USA. Because, we all know how good of a track record on how they like to tell and translate half of these stories, aka not a very good job. Let me reset that one more time. Where's the reset thing? Ah, you know what? I'll just reload it. All right. Test game. There we go. There's Victor Ortega. He does the shirt rip. The very same folks that had brought is Izzy Glow and the Skyver. Yeah, um, leave it to Capcom to give free reign to our own Allison Court, most famous for voicing Jubilee from X-Men, Claire Redfield from Resident Evil 2, and Lunette for the big comfy couch to be like, hey, you love Guns N' Roses? Go ahead, name all the Mavericks after them. Oh, goody! That was not a good idea. The only name the only name that was actually decent was Grizzly Slash, because it was close to Crescent Grizzly. And I know a lot of people love their Duff McWhalen, but everything else, no. Just no. All right. All right, everybody. Gonna play some. Oh, you're reminiscing about. Oh my god, yes. McCall, 2 hours of Lawnmower Man. All right. So, I'm gonna be doing single match. You can also team up with a CPU. That's actually more fun. But I'm choosing to go single. And I said that I was going to be choosing the Great Oni because I'm a sucker for Japanese stuff. You cannot sink the Titanic. Oh, yeah? They have their entrances. Oh boy. This looks like a mismatch. Look at the size of this guy. Sign him to a WWE contract. Oh crap. There we go. Oh no. Get off me! Who fucked this crap? You did, Triple H. You did. And you're not booking really well, by the way. As I already, joked. Hit him with the Tatsu. Missed! The Great Kabuki is said that the Great Kabuki was the first to use the mist. Blimey, I've fallen and I can't get up. Mexico. I have a date with your sister. Damn. I can't stand this guy. There's just something about El Stingray. Like, he's supposed to be a face, but I just don't like this guy. I think I just don't like facing him. He could be a bit obnoxious. Alright, so, according to the deep lore, these dudes are rivals. I will show him that Japan is superior to Mexico. So, the cool part about this game, I feel, is like it plays more like a beat 'em up. Like it just uses, I guess, the Final Fight engine, and it does have a combination of like moves you can do. Mostly going to be, oh, that was cool. I was able to get a grapple in. I dare not try to go for grapples too often against the CPU. Because, like, they'll beat you to the punch. But if I'm able to, I'll try and go for a grapple or two. Right, cool. That reminds me, I should try and incorporate taunting. Taunting can be useful. Because after you perform a taunt, your next attack does a little bit more damage. But you gotta be careful. Because if you whiff it, well, you whiff it. What have you done to my beautiful face? Sayonara, barbarian dark breath. Once I grab you, you're going for a ride. Hey, wildcard. Oh, here he is. Future mayor of Metro City. Fight! What? The spinning lariat. That's right. The move that Zangief copied from Hag. Ah, yes. Oh, drop kick. Another drop kick. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanna... So much for that. Oh yeah, that's right. I got the chair. Hell yeah. Okay. Better get back in the ring. Oh? Oh yeah, that's right. That's a weird taunt. He throws smoke bombs. Yes! A move! Oh, German suplex! What the pin? Oh! Oh, okay, anti-air, son! Wait, stop! Great Oni, stop! Wait, okay. Stop. Damn it, oh no! Pile driver! Pile driver! Okay. I could have won this match earlier. Yeah! Kozanine! Great Oni is rising to the top, everybody. He has such a cool design. I can't believe I lost to a punk like you. Believe it. My guns are loaded and ready for action. He's so lame. He has a cool theme song. So, if you go into the arcade's dip switches, or just look up the soundtrack, you can hear the full theme song of all of the wrestlers. I like the SNES renditions of them. They're really nice. I'm just gonna let y'all know that the SNES port is really decent. And a little bit more fair too, since it has selectable difficulty settings. And it was also one of the few games you can play with 4 players if you had the Super Nintendo multi-tap. I think that would be cool if, actually, no, never mind. I was about to say, I just remembered something. On the SNES Switch service, they do have a pro wrestling game called Natsume Pro Wrestling, which, by the way, it's a decent, wrestling game. So I was bringing that up because, well, so on hashtag Real Hardware, it does support the Super Nintendo multi-tap. However, on SNES, despite the fact that, you know, the game uses, it does say that you can do 4-player human matches. It doesn't have multi-tap support. So that's a bit of a blunder, kinda, sorta. Oh yeah! Oh, I was trying to do my special. Oh! He almost hit me with his signature move there. Yes! There we go! I hit him with the Tatsu. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love this Fist of the North Star art too. Darn, I ran out of ammo. What a loser. I'm gonna slaughter you like a hog. His entrance is cool. He comes out with Vader's iron mask here coming out. Big Van Vader. So intimidating. Oh, no. No, no, I don't give up. That was a Canadian backbreaker there. Oh, that's one of his signatures there. There we go. Hit him with the anti-air. Oh, no. Oh, he hit me with the tornado breaker. That's his special. Uh-oh. I'll just keep him at bay with some drop kicks. Hey, just like in a beat 'em up, everybody. Oh, I could have did something there. Yeah. Oh, he's got good range there. I better space it out better. Oh, I hit him with the spinning heel kick. That was cool. Oh no. He might have my number. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't connect that well. Oh no. Yeah, he's gonna pin me. Nothing I could do. Once your health is in the red, don't bother mashing. It's alright. Kubomo Fudeno Aramari Munen. I'm not sure what that actually means. I did look up like a translation, sort of. But I can't tell if it's like real or not. It's supposed to stand for like even the workshop made a mistake with the brush. What a disappointment. I'm not sure if that's what it means. Anyway. I got a rematch. I initiated my rematch clause with Alexander the Greater. Yeah. Alright, I'm getting in more grapples. The Spike DDT. My favorite kind of DDT. Oh, and that referee has a name. He goes by the name of Harry Hicks. Oh, I hit him with the clothesline. Hell yeah. Hope you're enjoying. I am playing this game in the daytime, but not at the nighttime. But hey, it's a Saturday. And I'm playing a good game. My last few games were questionable. Of varying quality, you might say. So I'm treating myself. There we go. I got the win. Nice. Doggone it. That was a $5 lunch. What? I'm gonna lick your face before I chew it off, Mon. Oh no. So now the Great Oni is facing off with his fellow tag team partner. Oh look, there's his monkey freak. That's his name. And look over there on the top rope. He likes to just chill there. Oh, nice anti-air. Does he not look like human Blanca? And wow, he does look like the great he does look like Bruiser Brody too. That's awesome. Kind of tragic how he had passed away 2 years ago. Uh-oh. Oh, I was gonna try to go off the top rope. Yes, run into my foot. Go! Hell yeah! Yes! Got another grapple in! Yeah! Oh, the clothesline! Can I hit him with the Tatsu? Oh no. Nice, I got him. Look at those face. That's good faces. Yo! Oh, I want my Bobby bun. Oh, I get to face off against, that's them, that's Bordeaux style. So I get to face off against Biff Slamkovic. Oh. He also looks a tiny bit like Alex from Street Fighter series as well. They didn't. Alex wasn't a thing yet until 3 years later, 1996. Then again, we all know, in a good way, Capcom does tend to reuse some character designs. Yes. I'm glad I'm able to pull off some grapples. It just, see, half the time, like we come in at an angle. Like most of the time, I'm going to be striking. Oh, damn. He was able to just take the hit and get me out of a... Oh, crap. Hell yeah. Oh, I was trying to do like a grapple when he was stunned like that. I still haven't shown off his other signature move. Ooh. A safe or a box. Oof, nice spacey there on his part. Oh no, I just need to knock him down once. No, yeah, there we go, done. Awesome. Comrade Zangief was right, you all fight cheap. Oh, it's boss's time. My big gut's gonna flatten you like a flapjack. Oh no, I gotta face this dude. Here he comes. And this guy, his character design is definitely based off of Heart from Fist of the North Star. His build looks more like, and if I'm thinking of somebody current in the WWF, I mean, excuse me, WWE, he kind of has that Bronson Reed build. Uh-oh. Oh, I counterpicked. That was cool. I counterattacked. Oh, he almost did his pancake poison move there. Redeemed. Matt, don't you dare. You know how I feel about certain joke shoutouts. But hello there, Matt. Welcome. Welcome to Saturday Night Slam Masters. And you know, since we're in the thick of it now, silly Matt, doubt. Anyway, oh no. Ah, that hurt. Oh no. He got me for an elbow drop there. Oh no. No, I don't give up. I don't give up. Oh no. This is looking bad. Yeah, hit him with the clothesline. And I'm running out of time too. No! That sucks. I was low on health and I had to tap. That's okay. You stink worse than my moldy refrigerator. Ugh. That's okay. I used my second continue. I did pretty good. I only lost 2 matches so far. Alright. Damn, he's got good range. So it's impossible to space him out there. Oh no. Scary. Oh no. I don't think I should try to grapple him. I think there's a size factor too. Like, I think I read it up on the mechanics. Like, depending on like your wrestler's build, like since he's obviously much bigger and larger than me, he's gonna get the advantage of. Uh-oh, that's one of his signatures. The giant swing. I'm dead. I'm done. That sucked. I need to play more passively against him. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to whittle him down. Kobomo Fudeno Aramari. Anyway, let me take a look at something here. All right. New York. All right. He's gonna anti-air me. He's gonna out-prioritize me. Maybe if I were to use some clotheslines, maybe. Or maybe some spinning heel kicks. Or not. Just get pummeled. Job to him. Hell no. Damn. Maybe the Tatsu will get him. Oh no. What the? Did he just take out like a rope and choke me from behind? That was messed up. Ow. Well, considering that this dude is the mid-boss, makes sense that, you know, they jacked up all the difficulty for him. I think I'll be in trouble against Scorpion. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's right. This uses Japanese rules. Pro wrestling. Overseas, it's a 20 count instead of a 10 count, like in the West. That's alright. Been a while since I fed a lot of tokens to the old quarter brand. It's alright though. Damn. I'm just gonna have to... I know what I have to do. It's just it's tough to do, you know, knowing how to do it and doing it. Damn. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I almost had him in my first time against him. Maybe if I just spam my spin kick, I might have a chance. Oh no, if I can mix in some stomps. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. Hello, Alu! Hi! Welcome to Saturday Night Slam Masters in the daytime. Oh my gosh, Alu. Yes, last night watching Sin Fox play Mega Man Soccer for the first time. Uh I also like that one comment. I'm like, somewhere in there, Mega Man Soccer? I wonder if there's a good game in there. And you said it best. Yes, it's called Uninstall. Yes. Yes, we have Athena Aegis. And now I'm jobbing horribly to Jumbo here. But I'm gonna try my best to beat the system. I'm gonna show this organization that I'm not a jobber, that I'm a superstar. Ow. And also, Alu, I'm honestly, in all seriousness, I'm also glad Shin Fox cleansed himself a tiny bit of Mega Man Unlimited. Now, Devil's Advocate says that it's definitely the lesser of two evils than Mega Man Soccer, and it's a fan game no less. And you know, Alu, I seem to recall. I think the first time you came into my channel years ago was when you saw me play Mega Man Unlimited. Oh yeah, oh definitely. I can tell Shin Fox is a seasoned vet of Mega Man. Mega Man Unlimited feels like obviously made for those familiar with the series in mind, and it does have man, the level design. Oh man, the level design, I'm not gonna lie, that level design, not the greatest. Oh, and Alu, I think we're gonna I think if Shin Fox ever gets around to facing off against Rainbow Man, he's gonna need a lot of support, as in to cheer him on. It is. I'm planning on revisiting that game sometime in March, but I want to do it as Prototype Z. He actually did make it to try Nitro Man, but unfortunately, he lost to Try Nitro Man. Oh my god, yes. I do know. The level. The level you speak of. Alright, look at this. I'm doing pretty okay against Scorpion, also known as Astro. Oh, he's doing his Spinaroonie. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Gave me the DDT. That's a. Oh! I just countered him with my Tatsu against his Spinaroonie. His slam dance, as he calls it. He's got a cool stance. Oh, snap. All right. If I can just get a clothesline. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna. Get in here, boy. Oh. Yes. I'm the new champion. Took you a while. But it's not over yet. I believe I have to defend the championship now, which is a second loop for the true ending. Victory crown. Yay. I underestimate your luck. Next time, feel my stings. Yay. All the people that I beat. Mega Man Soccer. The new champion of the CWA is born. Yeah, that's right. His name is Oni. The great Oni. I have forged my body in the life of my will into the ultimate weapon. Wow, that's deep. A new battle begins. Mega Man Soccer, or as you like to call it, destroy your hands for a minimal chance at scoring. There is, but yeah, there is, whatchamacallit. It's not fun to do. What? Wait, let me rephrase that. No, it is fun. You can, there is a sweet spot in Mega Man Soccer, which you can score 99% of the time. But why bother? You know, it'll be really funny. I better be careful because it might be spoken into existence. Oh, when he fought Tri Nitro, nah, he did not shoot the bulb on his head. Shin entered with mid health, and his Tri Nitro blast just covered like, you know, half the screen. Thank you for the lurk, Omega Mac. Yeah, most unfortunate. Well, that was cool. No, 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 no. This is a mismatch. Okay. Whee! Good thing I have good range on the drop kick. No! I shouldn't have done that. No! My first night as champion, and I lost. It's fixed! It's scripted! It's fine. I didn't lose my title. I get to defend it still. Los Angeles. Oh no. Yeah, I broke out of it. Oh, the bulldog! That was awesome. I forgot that was how you do his bulldog. You press both attack and jump while holding down in the grapple. I love the bulldog. It's a good move. Yes. Yes. Drop kick. Drop kick. Woohoo! But yeah, but yeah, I'm glad that Shin took out Yo-Yo Man and Glue Man. I was so happy to see when I was observing, he figured out Glue Man's weakness. But good job on him taking out Yo-Yo Man. Like getting to Yo-Yo Man and then beating Yo-Yo Man himself, not an easy feat. I usually face Comet Woman for my first time. In my opinion, I think that's a good starter stage. But that's just me though. I like I like how I like how Shin plays. I like to see him learn and stuff. Oh snap. There we go. Woo! I'm sneaking a shout out in there. Well, facing off against my rival, El Stingray. You know who I think can also take on El Stingray? He made an appearance um last year in October. He goes by the name of Edgardo Cerro when he was playing Guacamele. That was awesome. I think somewhere down the road, Edgardo Cerro might come on over and play Guacamele 2 at some point. That's one I have not played yet. Looks like his little Psycho Crusher was able to bypass my kick. Oh damn. There we go. Oh no. What? Oh, he did his signature on me. No. No. Ah, he got me. That's okay. Again, defending the championship where they amp up the AI. I hope your sister's in better shape than you. What the hell? That's messed up. Talks about dating your sister. How dare you? Do not. Do not, my sister. No. Yeah. Damn. All right. Nice. That's right. approach me, and you will feel the burn, or something. All right. I hit him with the soccer kick. All right. I know the SNES version's a decent port. It's just the only thing they like mildly censored was just like the blood. Wow, it's not like a big major factor. The Genesis version's worth checking out, by the way. The Genesis version has an exclusive deathmatch mode you can do. I think that's kind of neat, you know? That they add something unique to a home port. Oh, here he is, Mayor of Earth. The man who pile drove Galactus into the pavement. Well, you can't really pile drive Galactus in the game, but there is some funny artwork of Hager literally doing just that. You would need a good set of assists to back yourself up against Galactus. Oof. He met his drop kick with my drop kick. Oh, gotta watch out. Hager's got great range. Much like he did in Final Fight. I always thought the most weirdest inconsistency, like if we're going by like in-game canon, Mike Hager is able to do the spinning pile driver in this game, a move that Zangief did in Street Fighter 2 series. Now, if y'all remember, Mike Hager, all he did was the pile driver, just a pile driver. But he's able to do a spinning pile driver in this game. And this takes place before Final Fight in the Street Fighter universe. And then I remember Capcom of USA, they wrote in that Zangief copied Mike Hager's spinning clothesline and decided to add it to his repertoire. Meanwhile, Mike Hager, quote unquote, this is a Capcom USA thing that they probably said, hey, Solara Trislin, look what I'm doing here. Playing some Saturday Night Slam Masters. A wrestling game from 1993 by Capcom. I am the Great Oni, who is based off of the Great Muta. And I'm facing this dude, Gunlock, who was supposedly modeled after Lex Luger. I'm defending my championship right now. Nice to see you. I'm like, I wonder if Solara Trizin would stop on by. Because I know that you are a fan of pro wrestling. And I'm playing a game called Saturday Night Slam Masters on a Saturday. Although it is still daytime in my area. I'm happy I'm playing this game. I'm treating myself to a good game. Because I was playing some really questionable games the past 2 days. You know, like Double Dragon 3 on the Genesis. And I was playing Wolverine on NES, which is a very so-so game. I would sooner replay Wolverine on NES than Double Dragon 3, any version of it. Well, NES is decent, but still the weakest of the trilogy. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. It could be nighttime somewhere. Time zones are a thing. Yes, got you. Pin! You win. Yo! I ran out of ammo. And now, oh, gotta face off against Big Van Vader again. Yes. Yes. The drop kick. Oh, and also, if anybody is interested, if they own the Capcom Arcade Stadium, the second one, on either modern consoles or Steam, this game is currently on sale for a whopping 99 cents. The Arcade Stadium's a launcher. The launcher is free. And then additional games are... You buy them separately. You can buy them all at once or separately. But if you want to do it separately, you can, you know... I think this is a cool game for anybody that's a fan of pro wrestling should add to their collection. And again, the Super Nintendo, and I imagine the Genesis port. I never played the Genesis version. I remember playing the Super Nintendo version years ago. Yeah, did the little backbreaker there. I like that. His portrait after he wins. He's like, ah! Look at that, everybody. I'm almost done with the game again. Because, yeah, I became the champion, and now I'm defending my championship. Wait. Ooh. Oh. Was doing a frenzy there. Heck yeah. Well, yeah. I forgot. I was gonna get around to talking about the sequel to this game. So there was a sequel to this game, Saturday Night Slam Masters 2. I think they call it Ring of Destruction, the Japanese version. However, they drastically changed the fighting game engine into a standard 2D fighting game. They actually removed the way to move around the ring. You're just reduced to a 2D plane only. You can't walk around in 8 directions. You're basically playing another version of Street Fighter 2, but with wrestlers. It's got all the characters from the first game plus a few new characters. I think some of them are really cool. It's just they took a step backwards. It's like now as a fan of fighting games, I do love me some fighting games, but I could definitely understand some fans not liking the direction that they took the second game. It's just unfortunate that they took a step backwards. It's like, wow, why couldn't they just kept the engine the same? Maybe I'll do that next week, perhaps. Oh, gotta face Biff now. London. Ah, London. I know the London crowds are usually great in pro wrestling events. They are really passionate. Pro wrestling's big all around the world. And not to mention there's different organizations. There's good wrestling everywhere. I don't really watch too much of it myself nowadays, but I like to still follow it. I like to read up on stuff, read on like what's up with the talent, and if there was like a cool clip or something that I'll like watch, I'll check it out. Last week, I think it was last week. Excuse me, AEW World Ends was pretty cool. It was all right. All right, here goes everybody. I'm gonna face off against the bosses again. All right. Oh boy, we're back in New York again. This dude gave me more trouble than Scorpion. I think they should have switched. Nah, they probably shouldn't switch places. Scorpion's pretty cooler, I think, as a final boss. He does his design screams, "I'm the final boss." And this dude, well, he's playing the part of mid boss just fine. Ow. Oh no. Ah. Oh, cheap. I mean that wasn't cheap. I meant like from behind he was cheating. From behind. Hell yeah. Oh no. Let's try that again. Oh no, the anti-air. Boing. There we go. Oof. Maybe if I did it like early, like I did that time. Oof, never mind. He's gonna pin me. Ow, 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 ow. Holy crap. The dude just dizzied me and just. Wow. Ow. Oh no. I give up. I had to give up. I was low on health. I think this dude's probably the hardest opponent in the game. He's given me the most trouble. And rightfully so, because he's a boss character. Tux, shush. My other cat. Oh, speaking of other cat. Hi, Boosh. Bush is behind me. Bush is my corner cat. There we go. Holy. I just lifted up that man. Oh, I may have... There we go. Hell yeah. Cool. Oh, off the top rope. Holy crap. The offense is real. Oh, yeah. Holy. What is this? Oh, it's like I'm a man possessed. Oh, I better back off. Oof. Oh no, oh no. Oh, okay, I better be careful. I have to remember the code of the dragon. I have to stay humble and never bragging. And I think I was bragging a little. Damn. No! 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 I was trying to... Tatsu. No! There we go. Got him. That was a close one. And now, Scorpion's gonna try to take back the title from me. Or I've been hosed. Prepare to meet your maker. Oh no, prepare to meet my maker. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, a chasm, I am. It's daytime in my area, but you know, it, just like Solara mentioned, it might be nighttime somewhere, or it might be Sunday for some people. Uh-oh. Oh, I came back with a clothesline. Oh, I hit it with the chair. It's legal. Get back in the ring, coward. Yeah. Oh, that was good. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, the slam dance. He's doing the spin-a-rooney. Again, like, this is the last boss. I should not be having, um, this much, I was gonna say, like, Jumbo's harder than Astro. And there it is. I did it. I defended my championship. Nice. And there it is, everybody. There's the promoters. Now I am the strongest, most powerful wrestler, the undisputed champion. Holy crap! You think you're the most powerful wrestler, CWE champion? Don't make me laugh. You are no match for our power. Come on then, we'll crush you. None can withstand the power of body, mind, and spirit united together. Make your challenge and fail before me. The next battle begins. That dude in the middle was, I think Victor Ortega. And, that's how it ends. Hello. Anyway. Oh, they played they played my character's full theme in the credits. That's cool. And it's showing off all their signature moves. This is cool. And thank you, Crocomire. Pile driver. Ooh, the spinning pile driver, which somehow Hager knew before final fight. The tornado breaker. That's a sick move. That's awesome. All the bosses against each other. Oh, the giant swing. That's a cool taunt. He just electrifies himself. That looks like that's so inhumanly possible. That looks like something you would see from Ultimate Muscle Kinnikuman. Ultimate Muscle. I'll put my initials in. Not my real initials. Anyway, we'll do one more match. I'll do one tag match. I know I can team up with a CPU. I just gotta wait for the timer to run out. And yeah, at the arcade, this is a 4-player game too. You can do tag matches with 2-on-2. And you can also play as the bosses too. Scorp and Jumbo. I remember Scorp's AI being really good. I'm gonna wrestle one tag match. And I think I'm gonna call it. Because I'm getting some in and outers. Uh, hey, Pun. I just got done becoming the world champion with Great Odie. And now I'm just doing one tag match. Good to see you, Pun. Always. Yep. 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 That's right, Pun. That is right. I was just talking about it earlier. It's just a shame that the sequel just became just another fighting game. They took a step backwards. Your winners, the Great Oni and Scorpion. That's a cool pose. All right. Yeah, I think I'm good for today. I became the champion and I did one little tag match. And yeah, that was good. Yeah, Street Fighter 2 indeed changed the arcades and everyone wanted a fighting game. And Slam Masters did lose its identity. Yeah, I was thinking of exploring that title maybe next week, next Saturday. Probably. But yeah, um yeah, looks like I'm gonna head on out a little bit early today. I'm gonna check my I'm gonna check whatchamacallit. Hmm. All right. I have some, but before I go, there's a bunch of I still have to do a couple of shout outs. I'll give you a shout out, Pun, before I make my way out today. And let me give another shout out to Croco Meyer. Yeah, you're welcome, Pun. And then I almost give another shout out to one Upside Down Matt. I gave one to Alu earlier. I didn't have the means to pause at the time, but now I'm able to do. Oh yeah, hold on. One more for Achasm. I did give a shout out to Chuckman in the very beginning, and I have a lot of people to thank today. And let me see. Let me scroll up a little bit more. Oh yeah, Omega Mac, Omega Mac 10. Yeah, I'm still not too keen on having a bot yet. I'm more of a hands-on kind of guy. Wolf, what have you? And let's see. Let's see. Oh, I did not forget Solara Trislin. All right. So yeah, tomorrow I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. I do have some ideas, but I'll play it by the ear on what I will be doing. It might be something of, you know, I might do something that's of questionable quality again, like I did the past 2 days. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna find somebody. I think I know who I might potentially go on out to. Maybe we'll see. Let's see here. Someone's doing Dragon Quest. Someone's doing Wordless. Let's see. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. Someone's doing I have no idea what they're doing of whatever that is, whatever that is. I have no idea what they're doing. Someone's doing Dark Souls Remastered. Um, oh, someone's doing some Sega CD stuff. What kind of Sega CD stuff? Let me look, because they just have their title as Sega CD. Looks like some form of Batman game. Might be Batman Returns, perhaps. Heck, I don't know. Um, Someone's doing some art. Someone's doing Castle Crashers. Someone's playing Fallout 4, WWE 2K5. We could go from one wrestling game to another. Um, hmm. Oh wow. Someone's playing DuckTales Remastered for the first time ever. That's pretty cool. I think I might consider them. Perhaps. Maybe. Someone's playing Cuphead for the first time ever. That's a game that I would like to play somewhere down the road at some point. I do have Cuphead. Cuphead will be a thing. That will definitely be a thing that I will do. And hmm. Okay. I think I have decided. I know who I'm gonna go on now to. Everybody, we're gonna go out to Goldine. Goldie. Goldine is doing some art. Yes. Goldine, excuse me. Whoops, my apologies. Goldie, I like Goldie. Goldie's great. Goldie's an Italian Arcanine VTuber, and he's really entertaining. He's cool. He's funny. He's great. And yeah, We're gonna go on now to Goldie. Now, before GoldenEye, Akazim, I was thinking about that not too long ago. I'm like really close to revisiting N64 real soon. Like so far, I've already done two games on the N64 that are considered the gold standard. I did Ocarina of Time, and last year, which was a couple of days ago, I did play Super Mario 64, and that was great to do. I kind of want to, but yeah, we'll see. We were going to see on, we'll see what happens down the road. But anywho, we're gonna go on out to Goldine. Now, before I head on out, I have a lot of people to thank today. So many people. I would like to thank my tag team partner, Chuckman315, and Aristotle. Let's see. Who else? Who else was here? Who else is here? I'm scrolling down. Um, oh, Crystal Critics. Thank you very much for stopping by my stream. Let us see. Deus. Thank you. Soda Pagoda. Um, Thursday. Thank you for stopping by. Wild Card. Thank you. Thank you very much. Athena Aegis. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Um, Omega Mac 10. Thank you for the lurk and stopping by as well a while back. Solara Trislin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate that too. Crockemeyer, thank you. Thank you very much. All of you. And Achasm. Maverick, thank you. Thank you very much for stopping by too. And yeah, great Oni, the champion. No thanks to Tuxedo Mask, who is meowing by my door because he is trying to get out. He's locked into this room. One moment, everybody. I have to let Tuxedo Mask out. One moment. Come on, Tux. Oh, he gone. And a special thank you to Boosh, who's behind me. Yes, Boosh. What are you meowing about, huh? Yeah. Yes, Achasm. Thurston Waffles. I'm sure Thurston Waffles also, meows at the door. Maybe blows up the door. Maybe he meows and the door opens for himself. Maybe he knows how to open sesame. Or maybe he just gets their owner. Thurston Waffles will always live on in memes and emote GIF form. Aw, Boosh. Boosh, what are you doing? Boosh. Boosh is here, buddy. What is it, Boosh? You're stepping over? Oh, wait. Hang on. I forgot to put my headset back on. I'm like, uh-oh, I sounded distant. I hope not. But anyway, okay, Boosh. we're gonna say goodbye to everybody, and we're gonna read on out to Goldine, Goldie, and let me let's read on out to you know some some music here. Let me bust out the hot jam. Let me scroll on down. Um, oh, here we go. Okay, all right, everybody. Tomorrow I'll be back with something. I'm not sure what I'll be back with, but I'll think about it. I'll think about what I'm going to be back, what I'm going to be back with. Yeah. The tomorrow? Yes, Zophar. The tomorrow. Zophar, hey, I just got done taking out Saturday Night Slam Masters. Playing the game where I can cannon Chuckman? Wow, Zophar. I think that sounds like that sounds like it might be a fun game. Oh no. Now Chuckman, he probably heard that somewhere. He's gonna let me have it. But yeah, so far, I just got done playing some Saturday Night Slam Masters. Awesome game. There's also a Super Nintendo and a Genesis port of it too. It's What If Pro Wrestling, but with Capcom. You get Saturday Night Slam Masters, and Mike Hager is part of the roster. You might know him from Final Fight. Yeah, that Mike Hager, the Mike Hager of Metro City. Well, he's a former mayor now, but yes. Oh no! Oh no, Chuck! See, I knew he was there. He was waiting. Yes, indeed. So far, Chuck, you know I'm kidding. You know I would totally not play a game where I would fire a cannon at you. I mean, well, the only cannons that I would be actually shooting off at Chuckman would be if I were to, unleash the beast cannon whenever we play some vampire savior against each other. We have legendary fights, me and Chuckman. Chuckman is the greatest cannoner in the land. I like the sound of that. That's a pretty cool title for him. All right, everybody. I'm getting the heck out of here. And Zophar, speaking of Zophar, I do, I always look in your announcements on Discord, man. Um, hope you're getting well soon, man. Like being like, yeah, get like exhausted, and I know you're like still planning stuff here and there, but I hope to see you go live real soon, man. And cause yeah, it's always a nice time over at Zophar's and everybody else's streams that I shouted out. All right, everybody. You, me, Battleship. Chuck, we could probably do that somehow. We need to pick a version of Battleship. I'm guessing we could play the NES version. I wonder if there's like a Super Nintendo or Genesis version that we can play of Battleship. Wait, damn it. I just realized something. That would be impossible because split screen, we would probably have to use an honor system. I know how I could do that. Like, you set your ships down, like, as we're setting our ships down, like, I'll just turn my screen away. Then you'll let me know I'm done, and then I'll do the same for myself, and then you do the same. I think that's how we could probably do that. That'd be hilarious. But anywho, yeah, physical stuff. Yeah, man. Ugh, colds. Yeah, I've been doing my damnedest to make sure I haven't catching colds recently. I've been bundling up. Should be heating up real soon in my area. But yeah, man, I'm glad to hear that you'll be alright. Okay, I've prattled on long enough. I'll probably come back with something of questionable quality, maybe. or maybe something good. I need to treat myself a little better. But anyway, take care, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I remember to go in peace and watch wrestling. Watch some pro wrestling. Relive your favorite clips. Watch current stuff. Use the chair. Um, watch your friends back, but don't turn heel on them. Or something, I don't know. Win a championship. Fate Signal, hey. Thank you, Faint Signal, for stopping on by. And thank you, Boosh, for making an appearance. Palm trees? The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Except when he's whining and becomes old man yells at Cloud. Oh, Brett. I like Brett, but I don't like to see when he yells at the Cloud.